Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Miami Marlins looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. So almost ready to get underway. Getting the nod on the mound, Yuri Perez.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Whips it to first. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
One out, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cut on and miss. Struck him out at 98. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Braves go down quickly here. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, and on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
1 ball.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Strider deals. This ball's chopped on the ground. Riley on the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, as an offense, you want to get the crowd involved right away. Get that good energy working for you, but this time the defense does it for them. Always a great opportunity when you can get your leadoff guy on base to start the game, and it doesn't matter how it happens.
This is Bryson Stott. Foul ball there. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. Got him swinging, and there's 1 down.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Fouls one off. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. One run across in the frame so far here on opening day. That one ripped. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And time now for the Marlins lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
MJ Melendez now at the plate. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. Connor Wong, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice. Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two out, space is empty. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Trey Sweeney.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting it, the third baseman,
And up next for Miami, Max Schumann. And that one is lifted in the air. Kelnick pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, all set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Sean Murphy. Perez winds and deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they're on the board. It's 3-1.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Andrew Vaughn now.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Johan Rojas. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
now batting, the second baseman, Bryson.
Bryson Stott, the next up for the Marlins. foul ball. Line drive, base hit, right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Logan.
So here's Wade now. Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Albies sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The left fielder, number 4, Taylor.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a base hit. Stop coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Runner at first with 2 away. MJ Melendez, the next up for the Marlins. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That's towards center. Harris brings it in, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Wade makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Next pitch is outside.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
3-2.
The Braves trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and Acuna retired. So here's Riley now. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Just missed. And a swing and a miss there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third. Throws to first. And that is the inning. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom four. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Connor Wong. And now 2-2.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Tapped softly on the ground. Zips it to first. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So up next, Trey Sweeney. Bases empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swings and misses. Now 2 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 down, bases empty. At the plate, Max Schumann. This one in the air. Olsen. He's got it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
1-2 here. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Ball 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cruz. 1 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Here's Sean Murphy. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn next up for the Braves. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Down in order go the Braves. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Miami, and now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Line drive, base hit.
The center fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami order. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Johan Rojas. Out towards left center. Harris sizing this one up. And makes the grab. One away.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman, Logan.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Spencer Strider is done. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment.
Now pitching for
Matthew Liberator into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Bryson Stott will hit next. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Here's a 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Now snap throw to first. And he's back in safely. Cruz, the runner at first with two gone. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it. And that will end the inning. The Braves pen comes through in fine fashion. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So the lineup flips over, and now Michael Harris the second. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate here on opening day.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's downstairs. 2 and 2. Just misses there.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. The flip to second, on to first, double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Struck him out looking. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And that one hammered. That's back. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now here's the Marlins DH, MJ Melendez. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Connor.
2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong, the next up for the Marlins. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Tap back to the mound. Throw on to Olsen, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 4 and the Braves 2. George Soriano takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one chopped up the middle. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Austin Riley. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Braves down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Matt Olson up to the plate. Here's the pitch to Olson. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rojas sizes this one up, brings it in, and that'll do it. Luke Weaver will take over here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The shortstop, Greg Sweeney.
Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Max Schumann.
And at the plate for Miami, Max Schumann. Pitch is in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Healthful.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Harris snags it, and there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 3, Gillen.
2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Dylan Cruz. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now at the plate, Johan Rojas. Lifted in the air, right center field. It falls in, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Bryson Stott, the next up for the Marlins. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Hampson to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
First and second, 2 outs. And now for the Marlins, Lamont Wade Jr. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Luke Weaver done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Anthony Banda. So 2 down. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground. They take the force out, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 2. New pitcher on here, Andrew Nardi. That one missed.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Albies gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
So 2 down now, and here is Jared Kelenic. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 6 and the Braves 2. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, MJ Melendez. This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In the air, out to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And up next for Miami, Trey Sweeney. Hit in the air, left field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard. Max Schumann, the next up for the Marlins. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one fouled off. 2 and 2. And that's outside. Wong over at second. Sweeney at first. 1 gone. To third. Riley fires to first. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Cruz.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. 2 outs, bases full. Johan Rojas, the next up for the Marlins. All loaded up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Albies on his way over. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. And the Marlins leave all 3. They lead it 6-2. We go to the 9th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2 and 2. The other way, and it goes just foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Center field, Rojas sizing this one up. Makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Acuna now. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-2. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. The Braves down to their final strike. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.